Alright, what's up guys, my name is Kieran and this is the best of the web. My voice might sound a little bit rough today, that is because I've been at summer in the city for the past weekend, so welcome to anyone that's come across from there. I had an awesome time meeting everyone, but anyway, let's get on with the video. So our first story today comes from the wacky world of World War 1+1, which is World War 2 if anyone can't do math. And it's a plan by the British MI5 to feminize Hitler by placing estrogen or estrogen or however the hell you pronounce that word in his food. Apparently estrogen is tasteless and slow working, which is why it could get past all the tests which Hitler had in all his food. I'm guessing the plan was to poison him with estrogen and then take him out on a date, you know, show him a real nice time, take him out for dinner, you know, oh Hitler, you don't really want to wage this war anymore, take him back to your place, have some coffee, you know, you wake up in the morning, you're all embarrassed by it, but still he wants to call you, and so he puts them on his arms, it's just distracting him from this whole war thing he's got going on, and then you can take over the German army, right? Oh no, sorry, apparently the real plan was to make him less aggressive by making him more like a woman. And so hopefully you've all just spotted the massive flaw in this plan. Make him less aggressive by making him more like a woman. If you ever wanted someone with an incredible vendetta against the rest of the world and who wanted to create a master race of really attractive men, you would pick a woman. I guess the only other logic behind this is if you have a Führer ruling over you, he may as well have a really nice rack. So yeah, for if any reason this video actually gets sent back to World War II times and the British spies get to see it and they're thinking about actually going ahead with this plan, don't do it. I really don't want to have to learn German. But moving on swiftly, now that I've offended 50% of the world's population. You know those super slow motion cameras at Wimbledon that they have now? Yeah, I've never really understood the logic of the camera operators behind them. Alright guys, we have a £150,000 camera here for a sporting event. What should we film with it? Alright, I want Pippa Middleton slowly clapping in the audience, Rafael Nadal looking like he needs to take a poop, and the pigeon on court really slowly flying away. But boss, don't you think people want to see like the tennis in slow motion? Don't you dare ever question my authority, you are fired, sir. But anyway, in the spirit of that stupidness, the Huffington Post has created a slideshow of the best hilarious faces of tennis players at Wimbledon. Or maybe we could just call it the Super Special Fun Camp for now. So have you ever had that weird ringing in your ears which suddenly is like beep? Or if not, have you ever seen someone sitting down suddenly go, you guys, can you hear the ringing? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Well, apparently that noise is actually a hair cell dying in your ear. And what's crazy about this is that each hair cell has its own unique pitch to it, which once it's gone and you hear for that final time, you will never hear again in your life. And your brain can actually compensate for the loss of this pitch until you lose so many hair cells that you start to go deaf. So because I like scaring the crap out of you guys, next time you hear one of that ringing noises in your ear, remember, you're going deaf. Really, 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 really slowly. But in our final story of today, first there was planking. Then there was owling. And now there is horse manning. Of course, horse manning being the new retarded craze that is sweeping the internet, where basically you have someone with their head hidden behind something and then someone else with just their head showing somewhere else so it looks like you're decapitated. But what a lot of people do not know is that people actually used to do this in the 1920s, which makes the 1920s the ultimate all-time hipsters. You know, I was doing viral crazes before the internet was even invented. Anyway guys, that's all for today, seeing as the light shining in my eyes is burning out my retinas as we speak. And because I'm a shameless whore, if you did enjoy the video, please do thumbs it up. And if you want more, subscribe. Looking at the number of people who watch me on the internet is all I really have left in my life now. And of course, until next time, that is me out.